This is such a gentle, powerful, deeply humbling truth, and honestly, it is one of the greatest lessons we can ever learn and live by every single day. What it really means. We almost always judge people only by what we see on the outside. One moment, one action, a few words, how they look, what they have or don't have. We make up an entire story about them into seconds. But we never, ever know the full story. You do not see the silent battles they fight alone and tell no one about. The pain, grief, trauma, fear, or exhaustion hidden behind their smile. How many times they fell apart, cried, almost quit, and still stood back up. The quiet sacrifices they made that nobody ever thanked them for. How heavy their load is right now, or how much strength it costs just to get through today. What broke them long ago, or what is still slowly healing deep inside. Every single person you meet is carrying something heavy you know absolutely nothing about. The person who seems short or rude might have had the worst morning of their life. The person who looks lazy might be burnt out beyond words. The person everyone calls strong might be one bad day away from breaking. The person who made a bad choice might have had no better options at that moment. Why do we judge so easily? Our brains love shortcuts. Labels feel fast and simple. But labels are almost always lies. We measure everyone else through our own eyes, our own values, our own life story, as if every human being started at the same line, has the same energy, same capacity, same support, same wounds. That is never ever true. And here is the quietest truth of all. When you judge someone harshly, you are not defining them, you are only defining your own limits of understanding and compassion. Judgment does not hurt them nearly as much as it hardens your heart, steals your peace, and closes your eyes to how complicated, fragile, and brave human beings really are. Important. This is not about excusing harm. Choosing not to judge does not mean you must agree with bad behavior, accept being mistreated, or give up your boundaries. You can absolutely say, "This action is wrong, this hurts, I need space," and still choose not to crush the person with condemnation, and still remind yourself, there is more to this story than I know. Boundaries and kindness can live together perfectly. It completes the beautiful set of truths you've shared. Look how perfectly they all connect. This is the whole picture of living well. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Attitude is what chooses your path forward or down. And never judging, always choosing kindness, that is what makes the journey beautiful for you and everyone you meet. Kindness is always wiser than judgment. Because one day, you'll be the one walking through something no one else can fully see, and you will hope and pray that someone will give you the exact same grace you are learning to give now. To finish the thought in the same spirit. Never judge anyone, because you never know how their life is and what they go through. Be kind, always, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Would you like me to turn this into short shareable captions for posts or stories, or share 4 tiny daily practices to automatically replace judgment with kindness?